Hi YouTube family, good morning. How are you doing today? That is another edition of my DoorDash diaries or Instacart diaries, one of the two. Today is going to be a busy day. I started out a little early. I didn't realize I scheduled so early in the morning, and I'm like rushing around trying to get my lunch and all that kind of thing. But happy to let you guys know I started out with my first order of the day, and it's a Petco order. And it doesn't look like it's too heavy, so I'm good. I'm still dealing with that lung congestion thing. My son said he brought it in, from the house, so he said it lasts like 6 weeks. I'm on like week 4, so it's starting to really leave me now, but it's been, draining stages can sometimes be worse than the actual sickness. So anyway, I'm just sitting here in my husband's car because mine needs a tune-up, and the garages aren't open until next week because of the holiday. So hopefully next week I can get my car back on the road, because what it does is it just starts and stalls, and you never know when it's going to stall on me. So I determined it might need spark plugs or something like that. So we're just letting it sit in the driveway until I can get it tuned up and spark plugs changed and all that kind of thing done. But in the meantime, we're dashing in my husband's car. And so I had a great day yesterday. If you guys noticed, I did put a little tiny video out of my day. I do mostly on Thanksgiving, I do most of the cooking. This Thanksgiving was a little bittersweet because it'll be probably the last one that I have with my mother for a while, as my mother is moving to Florida, which is quite a distance from here, like 1,200 miles. So I'm not too happy about that. It's sad because, next year it's going to be, a smaller group, and I'm going to miss her a lot, you know what I mean? So I'm having a really difficult time, digesting it or accepting it. Maybe I'll accept it more when it gets closer to her moving. And I guess she's waiting till after the holidays to do that. So yeah, I'm just a little apprehensive. So this year it is a very joyful season, but yet there's a little sadness behind it. So I'm praying through it, and I know that she's going to be happy where she's moving, and I guess that's all that counts, as long as she's happy. And I will just have to deal. I'm going to thank God that video chat and Zoom and all that is available. iPhones are available, and cell phones are available, and video chat on Messenger and stuff are available. So it's not like we can't talk and visit, but it's gonna be hard because she's not gonna be there physically, and then she'll have to send gifts and stuff like that in the mail and all that kind of thing. And I was telling her yesterday was that it's hard because, my dad spent 30 plus years in Arizona. And it was hard because, he lived there, and I was up in New Hampshire, and he was in Arizona. And it was hard to keep in touch all the time. It was hard to keep track of him. And, sometimes when you say, out of sight, out of mind, and that too. And I don't want that. I don't want to be that way with her. And he just moved back this will be his second year in March or whatever. He came up and started living with me. So it's kind of nice to have my dad around, but yet now my mom's moving away. So it's hard. It really is hard. But anyway, I'm almost at my destination at the local Petco over here, so I will keep you updated throughout my day. So my second order of the day was a Shaw's and Tractor Supply Company order. They were bundled together, but when I looked at what was going to be picked up at the Tractor Supply, I decided to not take that particular order because it wanted a 50-pound bag of chicken feed, and I'm like, there's no way I can lift 50 pounds right now. So anyway, I'm at Shaw's. All right. People do that. Look, put this behind my car. Like, really? Seriously? Like, does that look like the car holder? Some people, I swear, have no courtesy for anybody else. Anyway, this lady, I guess, is having another turkey dinner. She had a good deal on this. It was originally $32 and she paid $6 for it. That's a cool deal. Anyway, I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff in my car. Like I said, I make more money doing groceries with DoorDash right now. That's okay. Alright. Off to delivery I go. So, for lunch today, I'm having some Udi's gluten-free bread. So you can't have gluten. I'm allergic to it. And turkey from yesterday and my homemade cranberry sauce. Kind of like a Thanksgiving sandwich. I'm looking forward to this, but it's going to be very messy. So, but I'm heading over to Shaw's again to get more food. I had this one delivery that was out in Candia that was bundled with a Tractor Supply, but I canceled the Tractor Supply because the bag was too heavy. And another part of the town, next town over, so I canceled that part. But anyway, she had a mini Thanksgiving dinner with a butterball frozen turkey. Oh, she got a good deal on that, like $6 for it. It used to be $23, so she made a good deal. She got a good deal on it. Anyway, look at that. This is the homemade cranberry sauce I made. It's so easy. I didn't think it was going to be that easy to make. Right on the back of the bag, it just said to boil water, a certain percentage. I think it was 1 cup or 2 cups of water. And so 1 cup of sugar. And bring it to a boil. Then put the cranberries in it and stir it up. And turn the heat down to medium. I mean, bring it to a boil and you put the cranberries in it. Then you turn it down to medium, and you stir it every so often. And then when the berries pop open, you stir it continuously until you get a sauce. And then that takes like 5 to 7 minutes to cook it. And then after that, you pour it into a bowl and you put it in the fridge for 3 hours. So it has to be done in the morning to be ready for Thanksgiving dinner or your turkey dinner. But this cranberry sauce, I was surprised, came out this good. Even my son and my husband and my father all liked it. And my mom, so it was good. I was glad that I made it homemade this year instead of buying the can. But what I did was, in case, I made sure I had a can available in case this was an epic fail. But this came out good. And I'm listening to Christmas music. This is my favorite time of the year. I tell you guys why. It's everything you can find with my name on it. Mugs, signs, decorations, towels, everything. I love that part, but I also love Christmas music, period. I've always did, even when I was a kid. I love Christmas music. I try not to listen to it until November 25th. Or right after Thanksgiving. I started November 25th. It's 1 month from Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. My second favorite holiday, it should be Christmas. My first favorite holiday should be Easter, but it's the other way around for me. I love the festive feel of Christmas. I mean, it's decorated. Music is decorated. I mean, music is different. There's a feeling of warmth. There's a feeling of love. There's a feeling of joyfulness in the air. Even if you're alone, you still feel joy in Christmas time. But some people will get just depressed at Christmas time when they're alone. We just need to give them a little hope. You know somebody, a friend, a family member who lives alone at Christmas? Give them a call. Tell them how much you love them. Or go visit them. Or send them a card. Or make them feel loved. Send them a meal. Cook them a meal and bring it over to them at Christmas if they can't come out. It does a lot for them. It gives them hope. It makes them feel loved and cared for. So I just finished doing my Instacart too. I did some DoorDash until about 2 o'clock, and then I switched to Instacart, and I did a couple orders for Instacart. I'm still learning that app. I mean, I've only done one other order, so I guess to have it the first time I did it was very interesting and a lack of training a little bit, because you gotta read and you gotta do everything. So it's a little more, I'm gonna say, there's a few more steps than you have to do than DoorDash, but I did okay on it. I mean, I made like $19 in 1 hour, less than 1 hour, because I started around 2 o'clock and I finished at 3 and I had 19. So that's not too shabby, and then I did a nice $69 day on DoorDash. So it's pretty busy out there today on DoorDash, believe it or not. Even though the streets are pretty empty, so I thought that was kind of strange. The streets are empty, but the deliveries and the grocery deliveries are pretty busy. So I guess people are still need to eat, and believe it or not, I had to pick up someone's turkey dinner today at the store. So people are still celebrating their Thanksgiving. Some people had to work yesterday, so they probably have today off, so they figured they'll do their meal today, or maybe they'll do their meal tomorrow. So happy belated Thanksgiving to all those people that couldn't celebrate yesterday, had to work, and are cooking today or tomorrow. And then there's a lot of holiday festivities going on in the next week or two. So that'll be interesting to try to document. So that'll be good. And so I hope you guys enjoy the video. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And have a great day. Bye.